What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video, and for today it's time for some waifu review. And I'm gonna be reviewing probably the best waifu in the game right now, which is ValenThighs. Yes, as a legs enjoyer, I really appreciate ValenThighs' gorgeous looking design. She's very pretty, she's very gorgeous, and damn, look at her legs, look at her thighs. It's really top tier. But not only her design is really top tier, her skill kit is also pretty bonkers. So as you can see her stats here, my ValenThighs is already at level 46, only a 3 star. She has a very high speed. I think this one is around 133 something at base level 5. But I've already leveled her up, so it's already at 148. And I'm not using any speed set gear on her. So let us take a look at ValenThighs skill kit. So as you can see here, her S1 trigger happy, attacks an enemy and increases the priority of the ally with the highest attack by 10%. So she is a pusher. She helps your team members, the one with the highest attack, to have their turn early on. That is the priority, or in Epic 7 term, this one is the combat readiness. Her skill 2 is what makes her really bonkers. Lucky or die. It has 5 turns cooldown at fully maxed out. The cooldown will get reduced by... no, it does not reduces. It reduces by 3 turns. So it's going to be a 3 turn cooldown. Increases all allies' critical hit chance and critical damage for 2 turns, and then gains an extra turn after using this skill. So, increase critical hit chance by 50% and then critical hit damage by 50%. Why is this very bonkers? You really don't need to equip your characters to have a 100% critical hit chance if you have ValenThighs in your team, because she already increases your team's critical hit chance by 50%. So, in theory, you only need 50% critical hit chance in your other team members, in all of your team members, so that they can hit the 100% critical hit chance, so that they will hit the critical hit all the time, every time they attack. That is why this one is so good. She is somewhat like Challenger Dominion in Epic 7, and not only that one, she also increases the critical hit damage by 50%, further increasing the damage potential of your team's output. That is why this one is very strong. She's very strong. And also, she gains an extra turn after using this one. So, the cycle for ValenThighs is that you use her S2 and then proc to S3. Go to S3. This one, the S3. Attacks all enemies and reduces the target's priority by 15%. So, this is an AoE cleave attack. And also, this one is a combat readiness delayer, because she delays the enemy's priority by 15%. Which is already pretty darn good, because this makes you let your other characters to take their turns before the enemy take their turns. That's why this one is pretty bonkers. The skill chain, she is a chain finisher, so after attacking, has a 100% chance to increase all allies' critical damage for 2 turns. So, if your S2 has already is already gone, the buff for this one, and then you don't have any more critical damage buff, then this one you might want to be using as a chain finish. But there are a lot of better chain finisher than ValenThighs in my honest opinion. If you want more damage, then probably use those damaging chain finish effect. But if you want to have this really good 100 this critical damage buff, then use her as a chain finisher. Then dual attack effect, after attacking, increases the priority of the ally with the highest attack by 20%. So another buff for pushing your highest attacker to take their turns. Now, what are the gear priority for ValenThighs? Right now, I'm just using the free gears that we can get from the campaign while progressing into the story. But later on in the end game, you should be using speed gear on her. Why? Because you really want her to be the one taking the turn first. The end game content in this game is probably the same in Epic 7, which is PvP arena. Because PvE is somewhat very trivial. You can easily clear those once you progress enough into the story, but the main thing, the main focus in this game should probably be PvP and also Guild War. There will probably be a Guild War in this game, since this is from Smilegate, and yeah, it's pretty much a given that there will be a guild battle in this game. That is why her gear priority should be speed set. The fastest she can be, the better, because you really want her to be opening with her S2 and then take turns into S3. Now, moving on for the special gear, this exclusive equipment can be get from once you've raise her trust level into level 10. As you can see here, there's a reward here. In level 10, you will be able to get her exclusive equipment. This one, achieve trust level 10 to obtain exclusive equipment. And then this one is really good also. Once you activate when you're using Trigger Happy, has a 30% chance to activate a dual attack. Her S1. This is her S1. Which is pretty good. And then for the talisman, I am using this one. The one that gives you 5 chain points when using a non-attack skill. Because she is a very fast character. You uses her S2 a lot, since she is very fast. And it will gain you more chain points. Chain points is really good for her, because it will let your team have enough chain points to activate the chain skill. That is very good in this one is very good in PvE, but in PvP you might want to be changing the other one with the one that gives you what do you call this, the active points, the AP. Where is that one? This one recovers 15 action points when attacking all enemies. Probably in PvP this one is better, but in PvE I'm using this one for chain points. I don't want to be changing gears for now at the early phase of the game, since it's pretty much a hassle changing equipments, changing gears. But it is what it is. But when it comes to end game content, PvE use this one, and then for PvP this one, the one that lets you gain action points to use your burst skill. Transcending characters in this game are not really that hard. It just takes time, because you need to farm their shards. This one, you can farm this one in the side story, then maybe in the peace shop. As you can see, there's a peace shop here. And then by recruiting her dupes. But I think this one, once you raise her star rarity, she will give an accuracy, which is not really a priority for starring her. So there are probably better characters to raise their star rarity than her in farming the shards, because you are only limited to farm the shards 10 times per day. So yeah, I will show you how her skill set works in arena and in PvP, so that you have an understanding on her wait, please not the priority, the combat readiness push, and the delay. As you can see, the enemy combat power is way higher than mine. But let's just do this one, so that I can show you, explain to you further her skill set and how broken she is. So I've taken my turn since I have a really have fast speed. As you can see here in the bottom left here, I don't think if you're seeing this one since uh, my camera is there. So as you can see here in the bottom left, the one with the clock. If you click this one, you can see the percentage, or this one are the turn percentage, the priority on which the character will take their turn. I was really fast enough for before Nova, but as you can see they're very close, right? So if I use my this one, I'm gonna be using I'm lagging because I'm using my record software. As you can see, take notice of this one: 198, 88, and then 66. The turn priority. If my S3 lands in the enemy, those percentage will get down. They will move down. Because this one will reduce the enemy's priority by 15%. So let us go ahead and take a look at this one. Only one has a priority decrease. Only one has gotten priority decrease. So it did not proc. So you should also be equipping your ValenThighs with some value of effectiveness. You want to have your ValenThighs to have some effectiveness in your gears, so that you will be able to land those priority debuff to the enemy, so that you can push them and delay their turn. And I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.